One of Selkirk's prized players of recent years was little Eddie Ford, brilliant southpaw, now with the Bombers. Binghamton fans will never forget Eddie's remarkable 1949 season when he led the league in earned run averages and in strikeouts. From Binghamton, Ford, like many other Yankees, moved to Blue Stadium, Kansas City, where he underwent his final polishing up for the majors in the toughest of minor league competition, AAA. At Phoenix, Arizona, the Yankees have inaugurated a winter school to hurry some of the youngsters along the road to the stadium. There, they are given the opportunity to learn the finer points of baseball. Eddie Ford is an attentive listener as Yankee manager Casey Stengel gives from his vast store of baseball knowledge. And Ford, a serious student, was to repay Stengel handsomely in the 1950 pennant race. Ford needed no help at all as he fanned Sisler for the final out of the inning.
Whitey Ford. Whitey's career winning percentage of .690 is second highest in history. And in World Series play, his performances stand alone. First in games won with 10, innings pitched with 146, and strikeouts with 94.
It's an important game coming up, and Casey Stengel impresses his starting pitcher, Whitey Ford, with a strategy he thinks will work against the Dodgers. Whitey Ford follows with a single, sending Rizzuto to third.
Here's the first pitch to Don Blasingame, and it's in there for a called strike. And then with a 2-2 count, Ford pitches. Strike three. Don loses his grip on the bat. Whitey now has started more World Series games than any pitcher in history. Now in the Reds' ninth, Jerry Lynch bats for Don Blasingame, and Whitey Ford retires him on an easy pop fly to Clete Boyer. Eddie Casco is next. Ford works on him carefully. Casco hits a ground ball to short. Tony Kubek comes up with it. Here's the throw on to first base, and it's in time for the out. Now only Pinson stands between Ford and one of his greatest triumphs. Pinson lifts a soft pop fly to Kubek. The ball game is over, and the Yankees win 2-0. Ford has his third straight World Series shutout, his 8th series victory for a new record, and he also is closing in on Babe Ruth's mark of 29 2/3 consecutive scoreless innings. Now Ford is only 1 out away from a new record of consecutive World Series scoreless innings. Elio Chacon is the man he must retire. Chacon grounds to Richardson, who throws him out, and that makes 30 straight scoreless innings. Whitey Ford, the little lefty with a big heart, has shattered one of Babe Ruth's most cherished records.
Going for the Yankees will be Ed Whitey Ford, the stocky southpaw, who won 19 games during the regular season. It's still 5-1 going into the 8th inning, and Ford actually seems to be getting stronger. Starts by fanning Zimmer. Campanella grounds out to Rizzuto. Murillo goes down swinging. In the 9th, Hodges bounces to Rizzuto for the first out. Robinson drives a hot smash at McDougal, who makes another fine play to throw him out. Ford is now 1 out away from a victory that will prolong the series. He fans Sandy Amherst. The Yankees win 5-1, and the series is all square once more at 3 victories each. The Yankees rush in to congratulate Ford, who completely dominated the game.
With 2 on and 2 out, Ford's shutout suddenly is in jeopardy, but not for long. Samoli strikes out, and the Yankees win it 10-0. Whitey Ford has pitched New York into a 2-1 lead in the series, and the Bombers appear irresistible as Bobby Richardson joins the ranks of his power-hitting mates. Whitey Ford checks signals with Blanchard. With 1 out in the 9th, Samoli singles to right field to revive Pirate hopes of ruining Ford's bid for a second shutout in the series. That brings up Pittsburgh catcher Hal Smith. He grounds to Cletus Boyer, who throws to Bobby Richardson. Bobby relays on to Skowron, and it's a game-ending double play. New York wins 12-0 to tie the series 3-3. Ford's pitching again proves invincible.
Whitey Ford faces a possible late rally, but he gets pinch batter Johnny Orsino to hit the ball into the dirt.
The cat-like Boyer moves over to gather in the ball. Tosses to Bobby Richardson at second base. Bobby makes the pivot, fires to first base, and it's a double play. Now only Harvey Keene stands in the way of a Whitey Ford victory. He flies to Mickey Mantle, and the Yankees win 6-2. Whitey's record string of World Series shutout innings was snapped at 33 2/3, but nonetheless he added to another record with his 10th World Series victory.
Yankee southpaw Whitey Ford began the season with 3 brilliant wins. With Ed Mopat restricted to once-a-week duty, Whitey is the Yankees' key man on the mound. So far, the top 3 in the American League have been hard-pressed by Detroit and Boston. Time will tell if the Tigers and Red Sox can keep up the pace.
In 1961, against the Cincinnati Reds, Whitey Ford led the assault and pitched brilliant ball. His pitching, along with Yankee power, gave them the World Championship 4-1.
Yeah, I grew up in Long Island, not too far from Yankee Stadium. I think half of them are here today. And I was a Yankee fan, I guess, since I was 5 or 6 years old. And to think when I was 21 years old, I'd be playing with DiMaggio and Berra against guys like Stan Musial, Roy Campanella. It's just something I can't fathom. It's just been great.
Whitey Ford, nicknamed chairman of the board, currently holds the record for the most consecutive scoreless innings pitched in World Series play, 33 1/3.